Alrighty then. So, a lot of things have changed in the past few months. Shall we see what's happened then? Well, first thing is to notice is the door has changed a little bit. Changed the last three feather edge board, whatever you call them, on there because they were a bit knackered. And what else did we do? Put a new timber door frame in for it. Oh, pardon me. And what else did we do? Discovered that this button here is rotten, the one behind it is, that one over there, both of them's rotten. And yeah, so apart from that, we have now got mains power electric in here. That's not required to be wheeled out by an extension lead every time I want to come use it. So, breaker with RCD. And we now have light, which is good news. So, we can now do stuff in here without wheeling the extension lead out every time I want to do something in here. It's good. So literally, I've run an armoured cable in from the house down to here and brought it in and up into this fuse box. So I did think, well, it's going to be hidden, don't really need to put any protection in, but thought, well, if I'm doing it to go up the wall, might as well just carry it on. So I fitted 25mm plastic conduit all the way around to a box, then just joint the flex, which is 2.5 3/4, onto 2.5 twin earth, and then just run it round, then up, and then 2.5 twin earth back, down, out, and connected into the what do you call it, the armoured joint box outside, and just brought an earth in as well and putting on an earth rod, because you're not meant to bring the house's earthing system out to outbuildings, and so that's the reason why I've done it. Just to remind myself, 20 amp max supply, where it's fed from and what it's doing, and yeah, this thing made me laugh, right? Holes says, they said, Ludens, I fitted their switch fuse disconnector. Not bad. The only grudge I had was the knockouts for the cable glands were on different sides. So it would be nice if they were in line. But yeah, the thing that made me laugh is the 6 and the 16 were other way around, so I had to spin that round. And they say it's two-way, but it can take 3 breakers, but the buzz bar can only take 2. You just be easy calling it a 3-way fuse board, surely. Anyway, so I've pre-labelled it. So that one obviously does the panel, and that one will do the snug and the lights. I'm going to stick a little floodlight at a bit of an angle, or shining downwards. Only like a 10-watt floodlight, so it lights up the pathway and that, and it'll be wicked. And then just harvested all the veg stuff. And I've got loads of tree limbs still, so seems a bit lighter out there, don't you think? Things still to do in here: make the workbench and sort the batten out that does the whole width of the shed. Top 2 batten, feather edges there. That feather edge that does the whole width of the garage, shed as well. And then do the workbench like I said, and then in here, well, actually place the window frames, and then one there, and then should be golden after that. And then it's changed out here as well, but go on to that in a minute. So that's how I've done it. The armoured cable goes into that, and then I've just put a big earth rod in for it. Used 16mm earth cable, bit overkill I know, but it got us a good reading, which is good. So yeah, so we'll just shut the thing down and we'll go from there. So the fence has been replaced, the whole thing, and before you say, yeah, we know it goes up at different levels, it's only because there's a step in the ground, so the ground's not exactly flat, and yeah, this chicken coop's due to be demolished in November, or yeah, November, and hang on a sec. So glad I'm not using that. No! Fuck that. Smells gorgeous. Love the smell of a two-stroke engine. Fuck it. It's rotten. Oh, I'm just getting it on video, seeing how bad it is. Not held on with anything. Oh dear, I have broke the chainsaw. Oops. So I'm just putting this on my Instagram at the minute. You what? It's gonna be epic. Ready for fencing. Anyway, as we were saying, so this chicken coop's gonna get demolished and recycled, and we've got a new one on order that's being made at the minute. It's gonna be relocated over to there in order to prepare the grounds ready for the new chicken coop. We've demolished the old cherry tree and put poison in for it, and that's all that's left of all the fence panels. They're all gone, the old ones. Probably turned into sawdust by now. But yeah, so fallen that tree, that stunk chunk there, 50 kilos that bugger weighs. That's heavy. I hear a Spitfire. The next thing to do is fall that thing, trim that one, trim this one, replace that. Hey Ron, I missed it. You coming in? Because it's starting to rain, boy. Coming in? Better call it quick because it's starting to come down hard. So like I say, that's going, replaced. All the trees are gone. Built some planters there. And yeah, just quickly. Before it goes too mad, I think we've got another storm on the way. This is only temp, the way it's lasting. It's actually coming a bit further that way. So, yeah, that is that. We're looking after the lawn pretty much. In the middle.